Okie dokie.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The South's commercial bill flamethrower. Bossman in the BAM. WBOSS Bossman Radio. From the heart of the Dirty 30, it's South Alabama's #1 podcast, Drive Time with DJ and KJ.
Good Monday morning, and welcome to Drive Time, brought to you by Jim Peach Motors and Peach Chevrolet. Good morning, Raj. Good morning, Hot Rod. Becky Whitfield in again. Good morning to you, Tracy Miller, Misty Jerkins, Miss Gail Kurtz in. Good morning, Miss Gail. Bryce Egerton in. Good morning to you, Bryce. Wendy Williamson, good morning. Miss Glenda James, good morning. Jesse James, round 2, good morning. PGP, good morning to you. Matt Carter, good morning to you. Brandon Barlow, Miss Carroll, good morning, Miss Carroll. Whitney Bush, Timmy Wiggins, Renee Johnson, Nick Green, Pup's in. Good morning, Pup. Darlene Mulder, LaDon Simmons, good morning, LaDon. Kristen Kennedy, Sarju's in. Good morning, Sarju. Good morning, Big Lou. Daniel Smith, Nick Green. Alicia Nelson, good morning, Alicia. Elizabeth Weaver Watson, good morning, Elizabeth. Susan Rhodes, Rhett Joyner, Kay Luttrell, Sherry Weaver, Dana with the pigs, good morning to you. Sherry Weaver, OG, good morning. Hope you had a great birthday weekend. Lewis Highnote, good morning. Chelsea Brown, good morning. Elizabeth Godwin Bush, Jerry Wilson, Heather Sims, and Carolyn Hart, good morning to each of you. Good morning, Ken Wood.
Good morning, DJ. Good morning. How was your weekend?
It was good. Got to get out with the women to women. Saw you there Saturday. It was hot, but it was fun. It was festive.
Had a successful event, I would say. Great
purpose was served. A lot of, I think I saw where 150 kids were given back to school supplies. Wow. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
I tell you, back in town.
As long as the wind was blowing, it wasn't.
When you had a breeze, it was doable.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. And you said Lindsay come back.
Lindsay got back. Got to see her after an extended time away from home, and then kind of took it easy yesterday. But it was a nice weekend. Y'all had a good time.
I'll tell you what, it was hot out there, but I can tell you this, hot or not, it was still a lot of people there and a lot of fun being had by a lot of people.
Yeah, it was.
I know the fire truck, the water, that was a hit. I know it felt good when it hit you. I can tell you that. So, PGP in this morning, if my doggone screen I don't know what's wrong with this screen. I have the worst problems.
Good morning, Gina Hooks.
With
morning, Crystal. Morning, Daddy.
With I don't know if it's something. I don't know what's going on with this. There's Whitney Bush in, Darlene Mulder, Timmy Wiggins. I think you may already hit them. I don't know, but I can't get this screen to go over there. Bart Till, Big Lou, what's going on? Kristen Kennedy, Nick Green, Daniel Smith, Elizabeth Weaver Watson in. Mike Cantrell, good morning, Mike. Retro, good morning, Retro. Sarju, Tip Wagner, Connie B, Lewis High Note, Elizabeth Bush, Heather Sims, Carolyn Hart, Jennifer Parker, JP, good morning. Bobby Marshall, good morning, Bobby. Let's see here. Mark the Sharks in, bunch of people. Ashley Morris in this morning, Debbie Hardy, Chef Adam, good morning, Chef Adam. Father Ted, Stevie Rose, Crystal Clements, Terry Beasley. It is operator error. You're right, Matt. Long weekend too. So I had a great time at the women to women event on Saturday, and then had a chance to ride down and see the Velcro Pygmies at Orange Beach, and had a big time with Cam and the rest of the gang, and whew, what a show.
You were good enough to share some of the footage. Jesse James did, as well as Cheyenne. Were they as good at live bait as they were at O'Bannon Park?
Well, the Pygmies are always good.
Yes.
Okay. But I don't know that you'll ever top that whole O'Bannon Park party. And I mean, I don't know that they would disagree with that. People just don't party like that, you know. Good morning, Megan Madden, Life Changer, LaShonda Watson, Jeremy McIntyre, Andrea Bailey, Amanda Kelly.
Well, I've heard from an unconfirmed source, or I haven't confirmed this report, that you guys were recognized for being a part of the Dirty 30. Oh, yeah. And what we had going on down here, recognized by the band. Yes, we were. And we were. Good morning, Dana. Yeah, we I hate that was just with my phone, but we'll try to get something going. Yes, you better, Megan Madden. Good morning, Megan. She and I had a conversation about that the other day. Okay. But no, yeah, we did. I mean, it was good. It was crazy. I told them I told Jessica and Chevianne that they were with a celebrity and that they ought to be I said, y'all don't understand. When they start looking around? I said, yeah. I said, y'all don't know how big y'all winning up in here. Y'all up in here with a Z-list celebrity. You ought to be happy that y'all. Did you say Z? Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, I don't know if there's anything lower on the alphabet, is it? Maybe instead of a capital Z, a lowercase Z. It. But yeah, well, that's what I told them. I said, y'all up in here with a Z-list celebrity, and you ought to be happy about that. So no, it was good. It was a big time. There was a good crowd, and you know, of course, those guys. I'll tell you what, man, they had a Chris DeVille, the guy, come in and sing with them. Man, he's a talent. He is a talent, man. That guy was like he's like Sebastian Bach, like really. Yeah. I mean, it kind of reminded me of that. Yeah, he had that vibe going on, you know. I saw some footage from the Friday night show. Y'all caught the Saturday night show. The Friday night show, he was singing "I Remember You" by Skid Row. Yes. That song's not for everybody. No, it's not. I mean, if you take that one on, you're putting yourself out there. Man, I didn't get to film it because I think, indisposed. I was looking for the restroom, but he did "Welcome to the Jungle" Saturday night. Yeah. And man, let me tell you something. That song ain't for everybody either. Does he just get with them when they come in this area? Does he kind of travel with them? Does he have his own deal? He is in a band called LA Rocks. Okay. And good morning, Tars Dan, Jake Hodge, Carl Stinson, Dylan Bush, Karen Weaver. Yeah, what did I miss? Oh, I see Raj. Raj, let me tell you, no, I didn't. They didn't. Matter of fact, they didn't do any Blue Pops on Saturday night, and I was a bit, I won't say disappointed, but I was like, man. I tell you what, though. I'll tell you what, Raj comes out swinging. He does. But I'll tell you what, you got called out for not taking one. I can tell you that. You did. So Temple Kinley, good morning, Temple. Temple was there. Temple partying with us down there for sure. And yeah, so he but Chris is from Louisiana. He's in a band called LA Rocks, and he comes over. I think he said he hadn't been over to the beach since he was younger, and he came over, and man, that guy's just so talented. I mean, and a great guy on top of it. I mean, just a real cool guy. But he is, I'm telling you, he's a talent. He is. He really is. And great singer. I mean, just, he's got some pipes. I mean, he really does. So I was amazed that he, and I'll tell you what, they had a couple other guys got up there and played with him on a couple songs from a band called Common Rarity, and they were bad. It was a bass player and a drummer, and they were good. But I was extremely happy that Chris the Body Edge was there, because they didn't get to play faithfully at the Bash, but they did Saturday night. So I'm being a big Journey fan, I was proud to see that. Good morning, Mandy McKenzie. Hope Butcher's doing good this morning. Regina Ward Strickland, Tim Ward. So yeah, it was a great time. I mean, it's always a great time. I'll tell you what amazed me. We were talking about this earlier. I was amazed at the crowd at the Bluegill on Sunday night. Whitney was there with Coach. Yes. And of course, there was some video from that show as well. And I was blown away. The video looked like it was to capacity in terms of how many people they could hold on a Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, whatever it was. But yeah, it was packed. I don't know how many more people they could have put in there.
I mean, it was absolutely packed. And then that's, you know, I don't know what time they got cranked up and started, but it looked like it was when Love Is War, when Max and Chrissy come on, it looked like it was daylight still.
Well, they were having a good time.
They were.
They were having a good time.
Yeah. You know, so we had a big time with that. It's always a good time to sit and talk to Cam. And you know, I mean, that's always fun. Of course, I don't know.
They just set a good vibe. I'm not so sure they shouldn't be the national band.
Well, they do. Yeah.
If morale's ever low at any part in the country, send the pigs in. Yeah. And they'll get you jacked up.
I promise you.
Get you back where you need to be.
They, of course, run into another Bruton guy in there, Nick Etheridge.
Oh, yeah. He loves them. He loves them.
He was in there.
Yeah. At Live Bait.
Yeah,
he loves them.
Yep, he was there. And, of course, always, and I'm reading Sarge. Yeah, I didn't realize the Bluegill was packed like that.
I didn't know that either.
That's awesome.
That'd be a cool place to go watch a show.
Yeah, it would be. Derek Hodges, good morning to you. I'll tell you something. The Dirty 30 got introduced to Party Down South.
You were telling me that.
Yeah.
Or telling me something about that. Yeah.
We got introduced to Party Down South. And so I kind of had to go catch up a little bit on my, you know, what that was all about and all this stuff. And so realizing now that's a MTV show, I'm thinking, well, they might could class us up a little bit. So, but now watching a few of those shows, I don't know if we can, like, the whole premise of that show is to see how tore up you can get. I don't know if we can, I don't know if we can hang. I mean, you know, we could one night, but it's going to take us a week to recuperate.
Or a month.
Or two. I mean, so, Jeff Booker, good morning. Sharman O'Bannon, good morning, Sharman. Hal Whitman, good morning, Hal. Yeah, send in Night Danger. That'd be, I'll tell you what, they could have opened up for him. It'd been good. But, I'll tell you, it was a great show. It was big time. Always a big time. Raj. Good Lord. Oh, sorry. Party Down South. I always love we get corrected on here, don't you?
Yeah.
The Peanut Gallery.
Hey, we need it.
I know. I mean, listen, you have to fact check us on everything. We just start making stuff up. I mean, but several months ago, we just started giving other businesses stuff away in here. We like to just start making things up as we go.
It's good to know people are listening.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad to know that. So, look
Shelly
at that.
Riley in Blackwell, Oklahoma this morning.
Blackwell. Wow.
I didn't know we had enough wattage to get out there.
I didn't either. We got enough wattage to get out to Blackwell, Oklahoma? I mean,
good morning, Reed.
Man, I'm going to tell you. Okay, so Party Down South on CMT and the new Floribama one's on MTV. Tell you what, the Floribama does not look like it used to.
I hadn't been in there in years.
Well, you wouldn't recognize. I mean, we didn't go in, we just drove by.
Yeah.
And it does not look like it used to. It's, you know, of course they redone it, I guess, after a couple of those hurricanes. And so
the Waffle House looks the same.
It looks exactly the same. Yes.
I have been in there.
Yes.
Recently.
But, Reed Joyner, good morning. Dana Rowell, good morning to you.
Booker's in. Good morning, Booker.
Yeah. We probably have to go to a few more shows and get that tolerance, that resistance.
Yeah.
We get that worked up. That's good too. But, Jessica Smith, good morning. But anyway, so yeah, you know, I had a good time Saturday night. Looked like the pigs had a good time Sunday night. And, you know, I mean, there you go. Look at Ashley. She's right. Who needs Google when you have a wife? Nobody, especially when your wife's got 2 or 3 degrees in English and you get corrected all the time. So, and let me tell you this, they started throwing out fireball shots on that stage. And oh yeah. And I didn't, yeah, I stayed away from that. So
that doesn't take long.
No. I got one quote for you. And I'm sober as a bird. I heard that one night several times. It was everywhere.
Say bird?
Sober as a bird. Next time you see Wade, ask Wade about that. He can tell you what that means. Good morning there, Kelly Madden. I'm going to tell you, that stuff's just too rough on me. But anyway, it was a big time. And like I said, you know, when you finally like come face to face with the fact that you're a Z-list celebrity and that you're
winning,
I mean, you know, it just puts things in a different perspective for you. You know, I mean, I, being the Z-list celebrity that I was, had to go find and round up 3 huggers. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I had to pay for 3 huggers at Live Bait. $24 for 3 huggers.
I think what it would have cost had you not been.
I told him, I said, listen, what would it cost for somebody, just a regular person to come up here that wasn't a Z-list celebrity?
Probably $6.
And they said, oh, they'd be free. I said, don't you know who I am, man? Come on. I'm on the list. I said, yeah, I think when he heard that, I think he added to mine. You know, so I mean, anyway, that was crazy. $8 for a hugger. You ever heard of such?
What was it made out of?
I told him, I said, it better have Yeti on the bottom of it. And it didn't. So, I mean,
you still have them.
I tell you, I threatened Jessica and Chevy Ann's life. I said, let me tell you something. Y'all better hold on to these things like gold. You understand? Better put your initials on, because they let to initial everything. You better put your initials on them and hold on to these.
Sherry brings up a good point. Did you tell Mr. Kenny how much they cost?
No. Because if I did, I'd have to listen to about, 45 minutes of why you shouldn't have bought that. So no, I didn't, but I'm glad.
You think he would have approved that purchase price?
Negative. I can assure you, he would not have.
I remember he traded in the hot ones for the cold ones.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah. Listen, I got a little. Listen, for anybody on here that says paying $8 for just a, what do you call them, neoprene?
Yeah,
hugger.
Yeah,
with something wrote on the side. And look, man, maybe going to Live Bait's worth that. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm not. I'm just saying that's right. I mean, that's right. Eat every bite.
Every bite.
Every single bite. Thank God there wasn't a po folks around there. Well, I didn't see that, so. Good morning, Amanda Martin, Lisa Tyndall, Deanna McClellan, Christy Monique, Debbie Morris. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was a good weekend, though. Like I said, we had a big time, and Cameron, he's always just, putting on a good show and doing his deal. And like I said, man, Chris DeVille, he is just he is good.
One of the things that I stay so in awe of course, when you have no talent, you can be, I guess, maybe impressed more easily than if you had some. But I watched the show, the video Friday, watched the videos that you guys posted Saturday, and then watched it again on Sunday when Whitney was posting some. And how those guys deliver night after night after night is that's impressive to me. You would think that after a night of it or 2 nights, certainly in a row of it, that maybe the Sunday show may not be quite as energetic or as entertaining, but that's not the case.
No, I don't know how they do it. I said the same thing.
That blows my mind.
I can tell you, I've been in a band and we would do those 2-night stints, and it was rough enough. So, I can't imagine doing 3, in a row. What did Mandy say right here? Think y'all should get some drive time huggers made and sell for $1 each? Listen, we'd probably have to give people $1 to take them.
Here's a box.
Yeah.
Would you take these? We'll pay you.
Yeah. If we walked up in the Live Bait with that and had a box of them, people would be like, what is that?
Here's a box of huggers and $100. Would you please take these?
And here's a Outback gift certificate. You could get you a blooming onion with it. Go get that blooming onion and have a good time. Yeah. Maybe that's where there you go, Action. Action hit it on the money. They say perform so well because they sponsored by Mediacom. I'll tell you, this 4 minutes of drive time is sponsored by Mediacom because we've been up for a little while, and I'm shocked.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Yeah, we just waiting on the thing to just go completely south. And, that's...
Can I get a amen?
It will. So, yeah, please take our hookers.
Please.
You reckon they let us stand out by the door or just hand them out to people and say, look here, here's a fresh, crisp $1 bill to go with it that you can go in and tip a waiter or waitress with if you'll just take one of these huggers?
I think they'd make sure they got the cover charge first. They'd probably let us get just inside the door, maybe.
Well, we could just tell them we was with the band. You can't say nothing to us.
Yeah.
We're with the band.
We get to wear the costumes.
I want me some of them things that Cam wears.
I want the ones that Chase had on Friday night that had Kiss all over.
Oh, yeah.
I want me some of those.
Yeah. I'll tell you something, man. I was looking at his hair kind of, I don't know how they do. I don't know. Somebody has to help him do that. Get that hair out like that. I mean, he got a head full of it, man. That ain't no wig either. That's the real deal.
See, that's the real deal, yeah.
Anyway, there you go. Next drive time contest. How many minutes will MediaCom be up today? That's pretty good. That's like the M&Ms in a jar.
Yeah.
Or Reese cups in
Reese
a jar.
cups.
What have you.
You know how long it takes to eat 100 miniature Reese cups?
I saw it took about what? About a week?
A week minus the weekend. 5 days.
Well, there you go. Action. Good job on the cakewalk, DJ. I thought he did a good job too.
I'm going to tell you, it was a lot more physical than I thought it was going to be. I mean, there was, when you saw that the red velvet cake was the first. It was.
I enjoyed about
physical cakewalk.
You know what I enjoyed about that cakewalk? It's only at a Dirty 30 event, and I don't mean it was. I'm saying, but only at an event in the Dirty 30 could you hear music to the cakewalk like what was being played during that cakewalk, and I loved it.
Did you hear me request the Planet Rock?
I did. I was standing over there, and I said, "Oh, I said,
yeah.
I know this playing on Planet Rock up in there."
Yeah,
they did too. That was like I said, great. That was a great event.
It was.
It really was. I'll tell you what, too, man. You don't think that fire truck ain't got some water pressure coming out of the top of that thing?
Knock your head off.
That thing will blow you out, man. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, look at that. JB's personal foul.
I threw a flag on JB. 15 yards. I'm telling you, man.
Well, I hadn't heard the story. You got to tell. Yeah. So what happened?
Well, you know the drill. You go there's one less chair than there is participants.
Are you the new Charmin O'Bannon?
No. But it was the music stopped and there was a collision going into the one of the final chairs. JB and the other participant went at the same time. That was a clean hit. But when JB came with a flipper, when he came with the flipper to create separation, that's when the flag came out. Said, hey, you're out of here. JB threw his hands up, but he took it well.
Wow. Well, hey, listen, that was a big time. It really was. It was fun. I'm going to tell you something.
And a good place for it. A lot of parking.
Man.
You park around. They had the way they had it set up with the horse rides down on one end, had the basketball tournament going, had the different tents with the food you could get. It was cool.
Saw Connie B out there, saw the mayor and Miss Sally out there, and of course,
good morning, JoJo.
Several others. Of course, all the women to women or woman to woman group were out there, and I tell you, I love whoever their T-shirt designer is. They have a T-shirt for every event they do, and it is awesome. It was just awesome. Spike Maxwell wants to know about the football practice.
Yeah, they're getting ready to get it started here August 1st. They'll get out there and.
Is that Neil? Is that
everybody? And when they get it going, trust me, we'll have some daily reports on that.
Yeah, that'll be good. Look at that. The only place where a cakewalk happens in full pads and helmets. I didn't know cakewalk was a full contact sport.
It was on that round.
So JB come in hot.
He lifted. If he'd just gone in.
Let me ask you this: what cake was it that y'all?
The red velvet.
Oh,
like 7 layers.
So it was something imported on the line.
It had heavy pecans on top.
Yeah. So listen, I don't blame him.
I was this close to DQ and everybody. And listen, I hate to do this.
Take off running.
I hate to do this, but since y'all can't play right, I'm going to take the cake. And we'll try to get here in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Good morning, Hazel.
For a caramel cake.
Chris Neal, good morning. That would have been awesome if you'd have just grabbed that cake and took off running.
I could have got there. The key part there is running. I knew my car. I was close.
I was going to say your car was right over there close to you.
I don't know. I could have made it.
Well, I think that would have been classic. So you're the new Charmin O'Bannon. You going to take over the cakewalk, do officiating? I thought you did a great job.
Well, I was trying.
Yeah,
but no, I would. I
thought you did a great job.
I wouldn't mind being Charmin's assistant.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, it's a big responsibility, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Because I mean, you can get some mad folks at you when you start having to call. Well, no, you didn't make it. You did.
No, they were. There was a couple of close calls, and they looked at me to make a call. I'm like, look,
it's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
And here I am over here having to make life changing decisions.
That's the truth.
Yeah, people get mad over a cake, man. I mean, I'm telling you, that's But you know what? Cakewalks are. I mean, that's just Is that a Americana thing? Is that a South Alabama thing? Like, I wonder where that started. I
don't know the answer to that question, but since I travel extensively from the Destin to Auburn area, it's certainly a southern thing.
So it happens in this region, general vicinity.
Yeah, in this region,
yes,
it certainly happens with regularity.
Yes, yeah. DJ could be bribed with donuts, I think.
I certainly can.
Yeah,
certainly could.
Yeah. Look at Chevy Ann. DJ would be in full walk. Man, go. Manaska. Lord have mercy. Tell y'all what. That's getting rough up in here. Good morning, Keith Jordan. You have to train for those. That's right. You see what Sharman said.
Yeah.
You got to train for those things.
Well, I got the cold call. I was not expecting to be a part of that.
Yeah, you just got called.
I got up and was handed the microphone and said, go conduct the cakewalk.
And you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to tell you, I pulled up at Rogers' store down there. I guess it was Saturday, getting some gas. And I heard, the music playing over the speakers outside. And I kept waiting on him to hit some sort of siren or something. I know he's that siren we do scares people to death sometimes. So
what radio station do you have it on?
I honestly, I don't know.
We think it was the Boss. We hope it was the Boss.
Well, I can't say because it may have been, but then again, it may not have been. But if it wasn't the Boss, Raj, that's where it needs to be, man.
You ain't lying, David Moore. You ain't lying. 7 layers. What would you do with it?
I would have snatched it and been gone. Oh, it started. This is Sarju. Started at the Armory.
I'll go with it.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a report on Butcher at all?
He had a little birthday party for him Saturday night, and he was able to attend that and receive well wishes. And he's still obviously very sore, but he is doing better. Thank you for asking, Naomi. And he's going to have full recovery. But I'm going to tell you, he took quite the lick.
I'm going to tell you this. He's got a little hole punched out of his forehead.
Yeah.
Is that going to heal?
I don't think so. I think that you're probably going to, I think that's going to leave a mark.
Hey, well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with identifying.
Yeah.
What do they call them? Identifying mark or otherwise. That's just going to help him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you.
I tell you what.
I seen where he made a comment about it on Facebook. The reason I'm saying that, I didn't know if it was something they were waiting to hit. Something
there was nothing there to stitch up. It was just almost like it was just taken off,
just scooped out.
Yeah,
yeah,
yep,
yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man. That's he's lucky. I mean, really.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He really is. So blessed is more like it. Charlie German, good morning to you. Squirrel James, good morning, James.
We need to mention to everybody whether it's a drive time video or a War Eagle Roll Tide snippet or whatever it may, like and share all the different things we have going on with BMP because somebody is going to win a 4-night, 5-day stay in Navarre.
That's right. That's a fact.
Soon.
Very soon.
We're going to have that first. We're going to have that drawing at the Butter Creek Coaches Show.
At the first Coaches Show. I wonder what, do we have a date on what that first Coaches Show?
No, but we will this week.
Yeah.
It'll probably be probably the 3rd Thursday of August.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we'll confirm that tomorrow.
Are we going to do a Coaches Show before the Jamboree?
Yeah.
So we are. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah. I didn't know. Somebody asked me that question. I said I'm not sure about that. So.
And all you have to do to be eligible to win that stay at the beach is like and share.
That's right.
And you're in. You're automatically in.
That's it. Like and share these all the drive time stuff, any of the BMP stuff. What about our boy Ace? And the video from Saturday.
I can't wait to see him this morning. He's
hey,
that was good.
Kiki.
That was good.
He was hitting, but I'm gonna tell you when he did that belly roll.
I was impressed how light on his feet Ace is.
Hey man,
that looked good.
I'm gonna tell you something. You wouldn't want to go up in the club with that dude. That dude would get up in the club, show out, and embarrass you.
Everybody knows it's Navarre. Hayes, everybody, right?
I since you started calling it that, I've started calling it that. I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard for me not to say that anymore. I mean, it just kind of rolls. Navarra. Good morning, Megan Salter.
It sounds coastal.
MC, good morning, MC. TJ Wood, Keith Cooper. Yeah, it does. Navarra. I like it. It sounds real. Look at there. Richard Rodge. Good morning, Richard.
R&R. Good morning, R&R.
Yeah. But I thought Ace did a great. I mean,
yeah, he was good.
Yeah. Did I see that video has had almost 10,000 views on it?
The last time I looked at it was yesterday, and it was 8,000. So yeah, it wouldn't shock me at all if it's gotten to that point.
Wow. That is something. I'm gonna tell you something. Like I said, you would want to go up in the club with that guy.
I'll tell you something else that's going to debut around the same time as the first Murder Creek Coaches show is going to be War Eagle Roll Tide. That's going to be fun, and we're going to keep it fun.
And I'll tell you something.
Nobody's going to get crazy. We're going to have a good time with it.
We got to get busy going around and getting everybody to do the little solo thing for our lip sync challenge video that we're going to do.
Yeah.
And then we got to get everybody.
That's going to shut it down.
To meet up.
If we're able to complete that project, that'll shut down the lip sync challenge nationally.
It'd be hard to top that one. Now, I'm going to tell you, I thought that one with the Dukes of Hazzard and the Smokey and the Bandit one, that was good.
It was really good.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Because they had the cars.
There's been a lot of good ones.
Oh, there's been a lot of good ones. It has been, yeah. Yeah. I thought the Mobile Police Department did a good one. Was it Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
That was good. So, a lot of this stuff is there's been a lot of them do a lot of different things, but I think my favorite one, like I said, is the Dukes of Hazzard one right now, and I do like the Mobile Police Department one. So, and I'll tell you this too. I want to mention Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Thursday from 6 to 8 at the I guess the foyer or the front of W.S. Neal High School there in the main entrance. It's going to be a meet and greet with Mr. Hodges, the new principal at W.S. Neal High School. And so anyone wanting to come out and say hello and kind of get to know Mr. Hodges, come on by.
He's coming to us from Pell City.
That's right.
Which is the same place that
Coach Etheridge came
from, and they had a working relationship there. And I have a good friend of mine from Auburn who serves on their school board at Pell City, and he was very, when T.R. Miller hired Keith Etheridge, he was heartbroken because he thought that much of the man. He had the same thing to say about Mr. Hodge, and thinks that W.S. Neal is going to be real excited to have him.
So the Dirty 30 is working on Pell City.
We're working on Pell City.
Man.
Rebuilding.
I'm telling you.
They're rebuilding.
I mean, they're taking it. I want to tell you something real quick, too, that I thought was a tremendous thing that I saw this past week, and I don't think that we mentioned. If we did, I forgot about it. How big is it that, and I read the article, it said all the Escambia County schools, you don't have to pay a dime to eat breakfast or lunch there anymore.
Yeah. Period.
That is big.
Big, yeah.
And that is and that's from it does. I read you don't even have to fill out any form. You don't have to do anything. I mean, you just
go eat.
You just go eat.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying everybody out there wants to go over. That's for students.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But you can, as a parent, you can walk. You have to pay.
Yeah, right.
$3 or $4 or whatever it is. But yeah, that's I'm glad they made that move. If a kid's hungry, nothing else works.
Hey, man,
it just breaks down around
I'm just saying.
You can't act right. You can't learn. You can't.
I'm just saying that program ought to be in effect all over the nation.
Sure.
I mean, and I'm not talking about. Listen, I don't want anybody to think that I'm throwing stones at a school. I'm not at all. What I'm saying is I think that is a tremendous program to have. With the fact of, it's not like when we were in school, lunches cost, 85 cents?
Yeah.
Of course, we at high school, we'd have, you bought whatever actually, we went and got in cars and left and went and ate back in those days. But, I'm just telling you, that is a huge deal. Breakfast and lunch, and doesn't cost a dime. You think about how much money that puts back in a parent's budget for the month.
Oh, yeah.
That's big. It really is. And I'm gonna tell you, we'll take our hats off to whoever with the county or whoever got that program and got that in place. That is something really, really a big thing. And I agree, Jennifer Parker. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why that's just not available all over the nation. I mean, seriously, that should be. Is that and for those of y'all that may know on here, I don't know. Jessica probably knows. Is that a federally funded program? Is that a state funded program?
It has to be fed. I mean, you would think it. I mean,
I would too.
I don't know that, but I'm assuming for that kind of program to be put into place, you're talking about a big block of money.
I would think so. I don't know how many children are in the Escambia County school, schools. Do you have an idea?
I don't have an idea. I'm just, trying to back into a number. W.S. Neal's 4A, Atmore's.
But you're just talking about high school. I'm talking about.
But I mean, you can kind of. By 3 schools.
Yeah.
I mean, you figure 400 in a school times 3. I mean, Neal's probably looking at 1,200 or so. Atmore's 1,200 or so. Flomaton's probably 1,000 or less. McCall's got I don't know. I mean, you're
3,000 or 4,000 kids.
Yeah, 4,000 kids probably.
I mean, that's a big chunk of change right there. But I think it's from the USDA. I just think that's huge.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, that's something that that takes another burden off of a parent to have to worry about, to have to, make sure the kid gets this and that and other. So anyway, kudos to that. That's a big, big thing. Good morning, Mary Jean Goolsby. Donna Weaver. Good morning, Donna. But I'll tell you what. How about that? Book said over 500 this year in Neal Elementary School.
Okay, wow. Whew. Yeah.
Well, that's huge.
And no, Hayes, I wasn't sneaking across the street to Jack's. I was walking.
Yeah. I was going to say, you didn't have to sneak back in those days, did you?
I was just getting in line.
Yeah. I mean,
walking across.
I remember we'd go get in the car and go to Bracken's. I don't know if we were supposed to, but we did.
Hey. Got to eat.
So, I'll tell you this, if that's just, I just wanted to mention that because I think that's a big thing. But back to the thing, Thursday night, 6 to 8 at the main entrance there inside the, whatever you call the foyer atrium, whatever you call it, right there, Neal High School. Come out and meet Mr. Hodges, the new principal. And, I think you'll be impressed. He comes very highly regarded from Pell City. And, which, like I said, we're working on Pell City. So
now is it tomorrow here on Drive Time? We're dropping back to 8-ish.
Yes.
For our kickoff time.
Yes. We need to tell everybody that now. We're getting geared back up for school to start. And so, yeah, I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to do that to you. Me too. Katie Ward, good morning. Neil Jerkins, Jesse Rigby, Stephen Robinson, Diane McCracken. Good morning, Diane. Yes, tomorrow we are getting ready to kind of get geared back up for the school starting back up. And so 8 a.m.-ish starting back tomorrow for Drive Time. Same bat channel. Just going back to the 8 a.m.-ish start time. So for all y'all that's been mad that you had to get up so early or didn't, maybe you're like, I ain't watch that stuff live anymore. I'll wait and watch it later on. So look at there. Good morning. We're on the road from Houston.
Man, we got some wattage going out today.
Yeah, pumping out those watts. Yeah, I got to get back to playing Mr. Mom in the morning, which is fine. It's just only not good when you've dealt with this, when you got a little lady that don't like to wake up.
Which is every morning.
Well, I was going to say, which is can be several mornings. So, look at Chevy Ann. She likes 8-ish better.
Well, look at here.
Oh, man. Chef Adam. Come on in. You going to pull up a cheek?
No, I'm just dropping it.
You just dropping off? You can't stay? Well, yeah.
Well, I'll be
we're going back to 8 a.m. So,
you saw the Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, snap. Krispy Kreme and Reese. I want you to look right there. Reese cup cheesecake. Look at that.
Look at that.
if that had dumped out on this table, I'd ate it right off the table.
I'll figure the layout for it. That monkey was hit the floor. See you, Chef Adam.
Thank you, Chef Adam. Good Lord. There's Fran Taylor. Good morning, Fran.
Good morning, Fran.
Booker said today is National Cheesecake Day.
Is it really?
That's what she just said. Allie Taylor. Good morning, Allie.
Oh, I got a new favorite holiday.
I didn't even know they had such as that. But hey, okay. Neil Jerkins, good morning to you. Trevor, yeah, there's T. Young. There you go. Maybe I hope so, Trevor. Hope so. What Ray Stewart tell me and you the other day? They'd done all done the best they could do with Trevor.
They did the best they could do.
Look here. I know this ain't about to start doing this. Is yours spinning?
Mine's not spinning, but mine's usually a little delayed.
Maybe it's just, let me shut this down. I get so many doggone notifications. Maybe that's what it is.
No, it's going.
Yours still going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, never mind.
This is delicious.
It's probably on me. Yeah. Today is National Paperback Book Day as well.
Forget that.
How about Matt Carter? So he got to tour the Bluebell Creamery in Brenham, Texas. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if I'd have been able to walk through there. Yeah, it is yum. That's right. Let me try a little bite of this. You done shut down on me over there. Hadn't said anything. Try a little taste of this Reese.
2 bites away from being back with you.
Man.
So good.
Yeah. Amanda O'Gwen, it is. Exactly what you just said. Well, we'll have to talk to Chef Adam about that, Cheyenne. I'll see what he says. I'm not sure. Man. Yeah, Ray Stewart was telling us they done the best they could do with you, T. Young. That's what we told him. We said, y'all did a great job.
That was a tough job to have.
DJ did tell him that. That was a tough one. But Timmy Wiggins said we need a station ID break for you to eat that cheesecake.
What cheesecake? That never happened.
He's back with the land of the living with us, man. Don't worry about him.
I do love the station ID.
Yeah. Do we need to take time out for station identification?
Just 10 seconds.
Is that all?
Yep.
I wonder. Let me see if I got. I don't know if I put them in there or not. Let me see if I've got any of the.
It's been thrown down, Naomi. It's gone. Dead soldier.
Here we go. Let's see if I hadn't. I thought I did.
That's not my personal best time, Booker. I can get it down quicker. They had me unofficially at 25 seconds.
You're kidding me. They thought you were going to finish that, or you?
I'll work on it. I can do better.
I was going to say, I think you've done better.
That's off the air, Talisha. I will off the air.
What have you got to do off there?
Lick the plate.
Daggum. Okay. Well, let me see here. Let me get that there. Let me get this here.
I got you, MC.
What is
She loves Reese Cups. That's her favorite candy.
Well, tell her to come by here. She can have as much of this as she wants if she's out and about. All right. So what was I saying? Station identification?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
So whatever happened to this guy?
Yo, this is Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses.
So whatever happened to this girl?
Hey, this is Jessica Simpson.
So whatever happened to this band?
Hi, we're the Backstreet Boys.
Well, who cares?
This is WBOSS The Boss.
That was a radio.
I like it.
Yeah. Got another one here. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Reliving the 90s one more time.
Hello, we are Blink-182.
Hey, this is Dave Matthews.
Hey, I'm Gavin Rossdale.
Hi, this is John Mayer.
This is WBOSS The Boss.
I'm going to tell you, for Dave Matthews to take time out of his schedule to give us a plug for the balls, that's first class.
Do you know who I called to make that happen?
And if he ever wants us to reciprocate, we'll be glad
Certainly.
to.
You know who I called to make that happen?
John Mayer?
Nope.
Who?
Gucci. I said, Gucci, you used to get him to come down to the Pike House back in the day. I need you to call Dave, tell him if he don't mind to Skype in where I can get a good sound bite from him, and he did it.
Did you have to scold him? I mean, did he get it on one take?
No, we do. He said, "You heard him? Hey, this is Dave Matthews."
That was nice of him to do that.
That was just as easy as it was, and that's how it went.
Appreciate it, Dave.
Yeah, you know,
He was at the wharf last night.
he had offered tickets. When he called, he said, "Look," he said, "You want to come?" I said, "Well, it's on a Sunday night. It's gonna be a little tough, you know. We have seen you about 35 times back in the day, and but I appreciate it. But thanks for calling. And if I can ever call and do you a promo to say, hey, this is KJ from Drive Time."
Is he still pestering you to get on the Drive Time show live?
Well,
when the schedule opens up, we can work together.
Well, he mentioned this morning, and I said, look, man, we're a little busy this coming morning.
You can tell.
Yeah, we got things going to happen, and we can't work that out, but we'll get it worked out. I said, you know, maybe when you get, you know, I mean, you've only sold what, 20 million? When you hit that 30 million mark or something, I mean, let us know. We'll get back with you, you know. So that's how that went.
But that was nice of him to do that.
It was very nice. It really was. It was. Listen, I thought Axel calling in was awesome. I mean,
I kind of expected it out of him, though.
Well, you know, I guess after the bash, and he's seen, you know, how big the Pygmies kind of thing was, he's like, you know, I better call in down there. I might be losing some foothold in the dirty 30.
Yep.
So he did. So Steve Blackman, good morning. Charles Happo, good morning to you. Logan Williamson, good morning, Logan. Logan's got he come out and talk to us about a thing that he's going wants us to get started with, and we need to do that.
Yes. Nice project.
Outstanding project.
Yep.
Can't wait to. We need to. I think we've got all the information over there. As in your office, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. We need to get on top of that. So, Carol Crosby, good morning to you. Tanya Bertram, Lori Standiford Sessions, good morning, Lori.
Good morning, Lori.
Missy Braddock Holmes, good morning, Missy.
Lori's one of them 87 girls.
Hey, that's right. Flimbo, I saw that. Boy, Charles and Flimbo tore them up at the State Lake yesterday. They did. I mean, tore them up. Jessica Smith, good morning to you, Jessica. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's tough when you're a Z-list celebrity and you got these A-listers calling in and wanting to, you know, trying to make you change your plans, and it's just tough. You have to slow them down and say, look here, Dave. I mean, I'm sorry, you know. I realize you're Dave Matthews, but you got to wait in line like everybody else does. You know, so
it works, man.
Yeah. Did the person? Oh, wow! How can you leave some dentures on a gas pump? Can you explain that?
Why would you take them out to pump gas?
What about you? What about your Krispy Kreme hat there?
Yeah,
that was
nice
a special delivery to you today.
I thought that was very kind of them to remember me in that way. The next time they're by there, I have found that donuts do keep for a couple of days. So if you want to send down a
dozen,
yeah, that would have been.
I'm gonna tell you what
that's nice of them. Very nice.
I'll tell you what they got the cookies and cream one, and they didn't like that.
A donut?
Yeah, didn't like it. Said I didn't try it. I'm not you know.
Speaking of cookies and cream, I'll do this quite often.
Marvin Henry, good morning. Stephen Robinson.
And Steve Nelson's the one that put me on this. Sunday afternoon, I will oftentimes, not every Sunday, but certainly more Sundays than not, I'll run up to Walgreens and get me a pint of ice cream. Just a little Sunday afternoon treat. Yesterday, I got cookies and cream. Butter pecan is my go-to. That's what I will go to.
You mean it's not Rocky Road?
80% of the time, I go butter pecan, but I went in yesterday and I went cookies and cream.
Yeah.
Hit the spot.
Well, there was, look at there. That's right, Chevy Ann. Don't forget it. And y'all were lucky to be able to get in with a known unfelon.
There you go.
So
I tell you what I didn't like, and I did this when I was checking out yesterday. You know, you look at the caloric intake and all the different things that go in it. This is where I think this is crap, to be honest with you. Do you know how many servings there were per container of a pint of ice cream?
How many?
4. It's barely 1. But they listed as 4. So like I started adding up the calories. I think it ended up being about 2,400 calories.
Well, that's per the USDA.
I know, but I mean,
servings.
What is that, for a mouse?
Yeah.
There's no way there's 4 servings in a pint of ice cream. There's no way.
I mean, that's just like some of their ideal weights and stuff for, you know, for how tall you are.
Yes, I did.
How about that?
Yeah, it's exactly what I did.
Was you sitting on the Aloha deck?
That's exactly where I was. 5 o'clock, from 5 to 6, I was cruising, eating cookie and cream ice cream.
And from 6 to 7, was it the Regal Beaver?
No, I was asleep.
Oh. Oh, ice cream puts you down, is what you're saying?
I was done.
Yeah. Wow. Travis believes in Bluebell and volume. Yes, he does.
There's nothing wrong with ice cream.
Yeah.
Bluebell.
Yeah. Matt Carter said, you want a Bluebell hat? Yes, he does, Matt.
And this is great. You know what I had for supper last night?
What'd you have?
A thin pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut.
Was it fresh?
It was fresh, but this morning I had what was left for breakfast.
So that was even better.
Daniel Smith chimed in. Yes, sir. I went and got me a large.
I'll tell you what,
pepperoni.
man. Yeah.
Serving size is just a suggestion.
That's right.
I agree.
Hey.
I agree.
That is right. Good morning to Lena Lambeth. Yeah, I agree with that. And I'm going to tell you something else. Chevy Ann agrees with those suggestions as well. Things such as that is just suggestions. Like street signs are suggestions to her.
No way, there's 4.
Well, you know, they say that about all that kind of stuff, man. I mean, what is it?
But just be fair about it. I mean,
like if you look at, what is it? A thing of peanuts.
Yeah.
And they say serving size is 8 peanuts to a serving size.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Come on, man.
8? How many people you know going to eat 8 peanuts?
Fake news.
How many? Let me ask you this question.
I'll eat 8 if there's 8 left.
I'm convinced that boiled peanuts have crack cocaine in them.
Golly.
Because you can't eat one.
No.
You're going to eat 100 or more. If you eat one, you're going to eat 100. I mean, why would you, I wonder what the serving size is for boiled peanuts. Probably 6.
66.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that's what they would say. It's just so ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I just wish they'd be fair about it.
But all of us, you know, you're supposed to be what, like, you know, 6'1" and, you know, 180 pounds. Come on. I mean, you know, that's crazy. You know, just nuts. So anyhow, I'll tell you what, go up there. I don't know if you like chicken and I don't know if you like Alfredo, but get Danny to make you that chicken Alfredo pizza.
We had it down here that one morning. That was good.
It's off the hook.
It is good.
It is. It is definitely off the hook. 8 peanuts per handful. I know. That's crazy. 8. I challenge anybody can only eat 8 boiled peanuts.
Only if there was 8 left.
That'd be the only way. I can tell you that right now. The only way you could eat that. I don't care. You set a bag of boiled peanuts at either one of these dealerships, and everybody that says, no, I don't want any, they're standing steady with a hand in the bag, pulling them out.
I shopped, Greg was doing them at the football games last year.
Yes, he did.
I got a cup each game. They were good.
Yes, they were. Brandy Gill, I agree. Look at Brandy Jack. She said her favorite football food. Mine too. I love boiled peanuts.
Along with the stadium dog and nachos.
Yes. I'll tell you what, Fumbo's
and pizza.
Fumbo's peanuts were good.
Yeah, they were.
They were good. You know, it's just hard to eat. You can't eat just one. I mean, there's just no way to eat just one of them, you know, or 10 or 100 for that matter.
I eat until they're gone.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, man. I mean,
I'm gonna eat every bite.
You can't eat just a few of those things.
I'm gonna eat every single.
You're gonna eat every single one of them.
Every single bite. That's the law.
Well, you know what time it is?
It's that time.
It's that time. 8 per minute. That's right. Tanya Bertram hit it on the head. 8 per minute. That's about what it is, too, when we get on them.
Like and share all the different videos on the BMP network. That'll get you in the drawing for the 4 nights, 5 days stay in Navarre, Florida. Your choice of times between September and January?
October and February.
October and February. That's good. Somebody's going to win that to get eligible. Like and share, and that's it. You're in. Nothing else needed. Remember, tomorrow morning we're kicking off at 8-ish. It'll be that way through the school year. Hope all of you have a great week. It starts by having a great Monday.
That's right. Ain't nothing else to it.
Make that happen.
Make it happen.
Y'all have a good one. Love y'all.
Thank you for tuning in to the Dirty 30's #1 broadcast, Drive Time with DJ and KJ. Tune in next time when you'll hear DJ say,
Good morning and welcome to this edition of The Feel Good.